Poop. Poop tube. What's poppin'? We back. You know what time it is. We got the exciting continuation of our PP Man's Trading Cars Racing Card Game Deck Showcase or Show Matches, where we check out how fun, how cool, how interesting. Choose your racer. How fun Digimon can be, or how cool the card game is, right? So, Heroes Collide. In today's episode, we got hybrids, which, funny enough, we saying or speaking about hybrids. I remember at the card shop when I went to for one of the events or for the tournaments, I was talking to one of the kids and like, hey, do you know why they're called hybrids? And I thought because it had more than one colors. And then the kid's like, it's because they combine with the Digimons. They having sex with the Digimons, man. No, I'm playing. Nah, it's because they... Look, see, it's like a human and a Digimon. They're like half and half. They combined with the Digimons, right? So, funny enough, we saying hybrids? Nah, baby, we got more than one colors. We got the blue and yellow with the red and purple. Which, speaking of blues and hybrids and reds, we got that promo Lobo Man. Ooh, man's looking extra swag drip. And then we also got the promo Aguni Man's Big Flex. Getting that super mega punch popping. We got the Boko Man. Look at him. How cute. How funny. And then, yeah, there's another Lobo Man. Anyways, yeah, we got this deck. And for the other side of the ring here, in the blue corner, or player one corner here, player one side of the field, we got, check this out, boom! PB21, Rise of Digiman's special. We got the black on the gold Medieval Gallant Man. It's actually not a Medieval Gallant Man. We just got this card in this deck because we were short a few cards, and this card actually fits in this deck perfectly. Green and red and green goes really well with Shoutman. We got Digicross XROS Heart. Yeah. So we got an XROS. Look at this guy. This guy's funny. Shoutman. This deck is really exciting. Yeah, speaking of being short cards, we got a Spinalmon, which again, red and green and red goes perfect. Got the Lumina Man, super cute. Got some fun tamers because Cross Heart or the save decks. Oh, look at this one, how pretty. Going rainbow mode on him. Deck does really well with the save mechanics, so the tamers really staple in this type of situation. gonna help us do or pull off a lot of our combos here. Got some cool, fun cards in here. Speaking of cool and fun, check out the sleeves. Yo, we got the PB21 protectors. We got the Omni-Man, I think this is. Digi-Egg sleeves. Let's shuffle these up. We're actually short one Pikmans or Pikmons, which is the usual egg that we would like to use for this deck, but it's okay. We got another different egg in there. Mix things up. And then, boom! PB21 again, protector. Very nice. Let's get these mixed up here and get this show popping. Let's get this show started. Get a nice little mix going. And get this show on the road here. Enough talking. Man, we 6 minutes deep. Bro, show us the game. We want to see Digimon. Hurry up. Speaking of hurrying up, we got the exercise popping. Yo, super freaking swag drip today. It felt like extremely extra mega hotter today for some reason. Randomly, just the weather getting crazy. World must be on fire right now. That has to be it. Or we flying a little closer to the sun today. We taking this the spaceship around a trip around the sun here. All right, there you go. That's a nice shuffle. What do you guys think? It's a good shuffle there. Get those over there. All right, and let's check out these sleeves. We got the return of this dude from Pokemon Saga. Again, I haven't really studied the new Pokemons too much, right? So who knows who this guy is? Do you guys know? I think it's one of the new guys, right? Is that Mike Bison? This Guili from what is this guy? Nah, that's Terry Bogard, right? I don't know, dude. Got no idea. I think that's Ronald McDonald's. That guy thinks he's Ronald McDonald's, right? He's the Burger King. Whoa! We got cards flying. Yeah, there's Nemon. Did we show you guys the Nemon? We also got the Nemon. Very nice, pretty card in here as well. Alright. This is for real. You guys see this? We shuffling the cards. So whenever we pull off these crazy combos or unbelievable things be happening, nah, it's because we actually plays the game, right? And Digimon can be really exciting sometimes and show us a real great time. Speaking of exciting, we got the Prismatic Defenders. Ooh, look at that. Ah. These card protectors have the star print on the front, and then love this blue color here. Semi-transparent, you can see the Digi-Egg symbol for the egg cards or sleeves here. Yeah, one of the crazy or weird things that some of the kids be saying at the Digimon card store events or tournaments, they're like, you need to change your sleeves on your egg deck so you can figure out which cards are your eggs. And I was like, are you freaking serious? Which actually, if you go on the official tournament rules, they say if you're gonna do card protectors, you need to do different, or you should do different color or different styles of card protectors so you can differentiate the cards, which in reality, the Digi-Eggs, the way you can tell which one is the egg has eggs on the corner, or it has no play cost. And then on top of that as well, they also have a white back compared to the regular cards, which have a blue back, right? The regular or main deck cards have a blue back, and so I was like, what the hell? Is this kid tripping? When they were talking about that, when they were saying that? And then, so I looked it up. I was like, geez, it's like they should pay for this card protectors if they're gonna be that picky. They should give them to us for free or something. Being ridiculous, trying to sell twice as many plastics. They're crazy. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll some dice here to see who's gonna go first. 1 through 6 will be the left side. 7 through 12, because we're gonna roll 2. 7 through 12 will be on the right. Here we go. Who's going first? What do you guys think? 9. All right, right side going first. Hybrids taking the lead here. All right, let's get our opening hands ready here. This 5. Ooh, baby, you guys see that? Nah, that boy knows how to count. He knows how to count. He count them with his hands, baby. No, with his eyeballs. Ooh, again? Bro, I didn't even touch him, bro. You guys saw that. I didn't even touch him that time. No, we got the Holy Spirit here with us, helping us pick up the cards, getting them in our hands. Let's get this situated here. All right, that's our shields. We get 5 cards for shields. Yeah, we're not gonna waste time doing a mulligan. So basically, what you can do before you set up your shields, for a little bit of strategic or tactical advantage, you can draw your first 5 cards without setting up your shields. And then if you don't like your opening hand, right? Like, let's say you got all kinds of funny cards that, I don't know, might make it a little more challenging or difficult to start the game. You could put the cards back and then shuffle the deck and then get a new hand, draw 5 new cards. But that takes extra time, right? Shuffling the cards takes a little bit of time, so we're trying to save time here or get the video started. Ooh, baby, left-handed, bro. You see that? You see that left-handed? 5 again. Now, the funny thing, I remember one time they were asking me to get so many straws, and I grabbed the exact amount of straws. We were at a restaurant, right? And they're asking for so many straws. I forget, it was like 8 straws I had to get or some bullshit like that. And I grabbed exactly the correct amount on the first try, right? It's just like when I was in like 2nd grade. Again, look at that shit, bitch. Bitch. What you said, homie? Look at that, 5. Another one. When I was in 2nd grade, the teacher had a jar of golden chocolate coins, right? The coins that are wrapped in they look like gold, but it had chocolate inside, right? It was just a wrapper. It was a tinfoil wrapper. And they told us to guess how much money, if the coins were quarters, if they were 25 cents each, and it was $12.75, I think it was. I guessed it exactly. Or I got it exactly. It was $12.75. Anyways, let's do this. Let's do this. Without further ado, it's time to roll battle. Digital gate open. Yu-Gi-Oh! All right. This will be a match to remember. This match is about to explode. Let's do it. Okay, since we are going first on the right-hand side here, the hybrid's going first, we do skip the first turn's draw phase. Whoever goes first does not draw a card on the first turn. That's why sometimes it matters who or which side, which deck goes first, because the first player does not draw a card, right? So next we move from our draw phase to the breeding phase. We go ahead and pop an egg for our breeding phase since our breeding area is empty. And we get GG Man, digital champions change into digimon champions to save the digital world. Digimon. Gigi my ring, circle with me. Anyways, we got a red level 3. Perfect. This is a very nice looking hand here. And we even got one of our tamers with the inherited effects. The hybrids is really cool because just like we were explaining or we were saying, what this deck does, or the hybrids do, is they combine with the humans and the digimons. So, yeah, we got one of our tamers that wants to combine with the digimon, which is really nice. And we got this. So we're looking like we're off to a good start here. We're going to go ahead and digivolve for free. Check our digivolve cost here. On a level 2, on an egg, it costs 0 on a red one. So we're going to digivolve here. And every time we digivolve in Digimon, super cool. You get to draw a card. Ooh, and speaking of, wow! That's exactly the dude we wants to see, I think. We get a Lobomon. Very nice. We also got the Aguni Man. This guy actually does combos. He can digivolve into Ancient Gray Man. We actually only have one of those, though. This deck, a little bit funny, because we combined the two colors and we don't have like multiples of the Ancient Gray Mans or the Ancient Garuru Man, right? Which, I don't know, technically, in my opinion, makes it a little spicy. Gets a little bit of a different flavor going. Something most people might not be used to seeing or playing, right? So, we got a Koji, which this guy's a memory setter, which we actually got a Digimon that could digivolve on him as well. What are we doing here? We could also digivolve to draw another card. Memory setter might be fun, but in reality, we got no reason to try to, maybe, you know what? I think it is actually correct. The sooner we could get a memory setter, the better. Let's go ahead and do this. This could really, really pay off in the long run if our opponent doesn't play around it. Which, funny enough, actually, Cross or XROS Heart has a lot of Digicross mechanics. So technically, if I didn't know what deck we were playing against, I would not play this actually against the memory setter, because Digicross Heart doesn't always digivolve on top of the cards, so they might be playing things for more than 5 memories sometimes. So I don't know, it might be funny. Which, funny enough, this costs 4, and if they played something for 5, they would set us to 1, so it'd actually be really good. But just as an example, right? Like some of the cards you could play. Look, yeah, exactly. Look, 10. This guy costs 10, and then Digicross reduces cost if you use the cards that it specifies, right? So anyways, here we go. We have officially crossed over from 0 onto player 1 side of the memory counter, which, hold on, we gotta do this. Let's check out our mans real quick. Helping us keep it real, holding it down, keeping the track of the memory for us, looking extra nice and round and healthy. Got them little arm nipples popping. Flexing them nipples on us. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, so that costs 4. We go to 4 memory. There are no effects left to resolve or activate. So we're officially on player 1 side of the memory counter over 0. Here we go. We go to our draw phase. And we get Starmans. Yeah, this deck is hilarious. This XROS Heart, I really love the art on this archetype or tag for the Digimons. They have lots of really, I don't know, cool or pretty cards in my opinion. Anyways, now we move to the breeding phase after the draw phase. Oh, and look at that. 1 of 4. Demi Mirror Man. Now light it up. Now time to get spicy. Alright, and oh man. Yeah, literally the only card that doesn't give us the reduced cost Digivolve. Which, funny enough, we have a red level 3, which is perfect for this situation. And we're not seeing any tamers yet. We for sure want to get one of our tamers as soon as possible. So let's see. On deletion, we could play a Shooting Star Man. On play, we can digivolve into Ballista Man. Ooh, here we go. Let's see this one. On play, we may play a. We have to have it in our hand. It doesn't search. This guy doesn't search. We have a bunch of cards like this one that searches. I guess let's draw a card. Let's draw a card here. We're gonna draw a card. On a level 2, red or yellow, cost 1. One of the rare moments where we're actually gonna pay for a digivolve on an egg. So here we go. Cost 1 to digivolve. And we draw a card. Omni Shout Man. This is one of those cards I was talking about. Look how cool. Freaking awesome shiny. Not the craziest shiny card, but I mean the art is awesome on there. That's freaking amazing. Now we downloaded this video from the Matrix actually, right? We're talking all that nonsense about picking up the 5 cards off the top, but anyways, yeah, we downloaded this from the space satellites. Let's see. What is this? One of our opponent's Digimon gets minus DP. We're at 3 memory. What do we do with 3 memory? Can we play this guy? Let's see. We want a Shoutman, a Ballista Man, Darulu Man, Starmons, or Sparrowmon. Funny enough, we just use this Starmon to digivolve. Ooh, this guy's Shoutman. Okay. Also treated as Shoutman for Digicross. Okay. We got a Shoutman. So this will be 1. That'll reduce the cost by 2. Ooh, another Shoutman. Hold on. May play specified cards. We have 2 different kinds of Shoutmans. Which in reality, this one, we might want to save it. I wonder if we can use 2 different Shoutmans. We got a Ballista Man as well. We could play this guy for 6. A level 5 for 6 will be awesome. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing it. Yep. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Activate one of the effects below. We can play a Digicross or Cross XROS Heart with 4K or less from under our tamers. Oh, we don't want to do that yet. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna show you guys how to Digicross. Okay. So this will be cool or fun. So again, these cards say Digi XROS or Cross, Digicross. And so this card is Omni Shoutman, right? However, it says Shoutman, and this guy's Ballista Man, right? So if we have any of these cards in the play area or in our hand, right? Some of the Digicross has different requirements. Sometimes you can do it from the trash or under the tamers and stuff. But this one says Shoutman and Ballista Man. We got both of those. Well, this guy, technically, this card is also treated as Shoutman for Digicross, right? So we can use both of these here, like this. And then we could get this guy on the board. So let's do it. We getting the big man popping here. So it would usually cost 10. However, with Digicross, for each source that we use for Digicross, it costs 2 less. So -2 and -2, because there's 2 cards underneath. That's 4. It only costs 6. That's crazy. And that's perfect amount of memory. Actually, we set them to exactly 3, playing around the tamer. Oh no. Man's looking extra huge. We getting jacked up over here. Got 10,000 points, level 5, right out the gates. That's awesome. And with these 2 cards, we built the overlay network. Come forth, number 39, Utopia. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. XC summon, right? Oh baby. XYZ. Nah, XCD. Forever, actually. And so we go ahead, we move to our draw phase. And we get Scrabby Man. Nice. Very good. So what are we doing here? When digivolving, if we have Burning Gray Man. Nope. Aguni Man. Oh, this guy only costs 2. This will be nice. When attacking by paying 1, delete one of our opponent's Digimon with 3 carry less. We're not doing that. How much does this guy Digivolve? On Koji, it only costs 2. We could get him on top of Koji, and when an effect adds cards to our hand. I think Digivolving? Wait, when an effect adds cards to our hand? I think Digivolving meets that requirement, so we'll get Jamming. However, they'll probably explode, and it will kind of suck, actually, to not have the memory setter, because in reality, if we lose the memory setter, that would suck, but in reality, I think we have to kind of hurry up here, because they got a really huge guy, so... This guy cost 11. Actually, we could play a guy for 11 here. We could try to race them or set up something bigger than their guy. When Digivolving, delete one of our opponent's Digimon with 6k or less. If we have a red Tamer in the Digivolution cards, delete one of their Digimon with less than this Digimon. Ooh. Emperor Greyman. Actually, one of the hybrid cards. That's cool. Man, this is very interesting turn here. Strabby Man is actually decent pickup here because it'll let us search for cards. And it only costs 3 as well. And then we could actually Digivolve as well the Lobomon on top of it. It'll cost 3 though compared to... What are we doing? I think we want to get the Jamming? Do we get Jamming happening now? What do we do? Also, man, having the Tamer is a really big deal. Being able to set our memory to 3. This is an interesting situation. So many possibilities here. I think we're gonna try to... Man, do we come out of the breeding area? The thing is, we don't have another level 3 currently. So, in reality, saving our guy in the back, trying to get him to level 5... So we could either find a Tamer, might be nice, right? I think we're gonna have to start searching for a Tamer and maybe try to get this Emperor Greymon to do its thing, to do the combo with the Tamer underneath it. That'll be really nice because we also have Agunimons as well, which will help us with that. That might be too slow though. We're really gonna have to rely on our security stack to save us here. We're a little bit on a timer here because of this Shout Man immediately popping out on turn 1, straight out the gates, putting the pressure on. This is serious business. Speaking of serious business, what's up to Ame and Doobie? Yeah, that's why I chose these 2 colors actually. Supposedly, Amelia Watson is Doobie. And Doobie be doing the green and the blue colors. So, yeah, we set up the Dino B-Man and the Beetlejuice memory counters from Ultimate Ancient Dragon decks. Starter deck, is it... What starter deck is that? Is it starter deck 9? I think it's starter deck 9, huh? Yep. Let's see... This is a crazy turn. A little bit of a funny situation. He got such a big guy already. Oh, man. No, 1 road straight to Jesus. They got the power. They got the power of Jesus on their side with the Digicross. You guys saw we shuffled the cards and they... Man, that's amazing. That's really, really awesome. Wow. What a crazy... starter there, opening play. Oh man, little bit weird right now. Ancient Greyman, huh? Okay, let's just Digivolve in the back. We're gonna keep our guy in the breeding area. One of the rare moments where we save our guy in the breeding area. And oh, Burning Greyman. This is nice. So Burning Greyman can actually Digivolve on top of Aguniman, even though he's level 4. That's really nice. Okay. So this actually costs 2, let's not forget. So we were at 3 memory. Let's go to 1 for Digivolve. And the really cool thing about being able to Digivolve for 1, even though it's a level 4, is that it'll power us up 2,000 points. We will also get the inherited effect over here. And it also lets us draw a card for 1 memory, right? Which is really nice. However, I think we want to search with this Strabimon. I don't think they have any effects that will delete our Digimon right now. So, having a small guy out on the board, not the worst thing. And it'll help us find a level 5. Or do we take... Well, in reality, we can't do like a level 5 Digivolve right now. So, yeah, I think doing this will be... Man, do we take the one cost Digivolve? Well, this Digimon has hybrid. It'll gain... You know what? We can actually explode Shoutman. We can actually explode Shoutman when we come out. So we want to save this guy for the next turn. And we're going to play this one right now. So we're going to play this. On play, reveal top 3 cards. Add 1 card with hybrid or 10 warriors. And 1 tamer card with inherited effects. Time to get lucky. Here we go. Let's do it. So 1. Oh no. Wait. 1 card with... It has to be Digimon? Oh, a card! So 10 warriors. What does this do? We may return a Digimon with hybrid or 10 warriors from the trash. And then we can play a Digimon with 10 warriors with inherited effects. The play cost reduced by 4. Wow, that's crazy. So here's a 10 warriors card. Ooh, level 5. Hold on. We find it in level 5. And now we just need a teamer. Oh, Ancient Greyman. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yo, we gotta see. Oh, baby. The 1 of 1 in this deck. We only got 1 of these in here. No way. That's luck. Oh, Disease Nightmare? Actually? We're gonna have to put... Oh, wait. No, 1's 10 warriors. But one of them has to be a tamer, huh? Okay, this is kind of weird. This is kind of weird. So I think we can do a combo, though, that lets us go into Ancient Greyman? Is that what this guy says? Is that Ancient Garuru Man? Oh, man. This guy says Ancient Garuru Man. And then this guy says Ancient Greymon. When attacking, this Digimon can Digivolve into Ancient Greyman for a cost of 2, ignoring cost, and then delete it at the end of the turn. On deletion, return a Tamer card with hybrid from our trash to the hand. Then we can play a Tamer from our hand. Ooh. You know what? Will it actually be worth it to use the Ancient Greyman combo? This is crazy. Ooh, we will get security attack +1 if we do that. Hold on. Wait, what about this, though? This costs 4. By placing 1 Agunimon and burning Greymon from our trash under one of our Takuyas. No, we can't do that. When Digivolving, delete a... This is a really big decision here. This is a... Oh, man. This is a crazy decision. So we can get security attack +1. We can get security attack +1. Now we're going to try to see if we can race them, right? Because security attack +1 is a huge deal, right? Or we could just deal with the Shoutman now. Because the thing is, if Shoutman stays on the board, they just might take the entire game, right? They might be unstoppable. Aldemon costs 4 as well, right? That's the big problem. Aldemon costs 4 to Digivolve. That'll be such a slow play. So actually, I think we have to go with the Ancient Greymon. I think we're gonna do the cool combo here. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, this is gonna be exciting. We're gonna put Ancient Garden Deity on top. Okay, so we return the rest to the bottom of the deck. We take the Ancient Greyman. Very cool. Very cool. How exciting. Okay. Actually, what does this guy do? Does he go into Ancient Greyman? Let's see. If Burning Greymon is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, or if we have a blue or green tamer. Oh, this guy can do it for 3. This guy can do it for 3 cost instead. So we can actually deal with the Shoutmon, and then also do the Flash or Warp Digivolve on top of this guy as well. Yeah, we got 2 of the Goonimons. Which actually, I think this is the same card. No, it's not the same card, huh? It's not the same card. There's an alternate art, I think, of this one that we have. That's crazy. Okay, that was so cool. Wow, unbelievable. All right, so they're at 2 memory now. Yo, this is gonna get spicy. You know, we're getting crazy style. All right, we go ahead and draw a card now. Ooh, look at that. Lumineon Man. Level 5 with 4,000 points. How hilarious. What does this guy do? When Digivolving on play, we could play a Tamer. That's kind of a disease, actually. Oh, you know what? And the crazy thing, too, is that I think this Omni Shoutman, yeah, he can Digivolve on top of a Shoutman for 4, which Shoutman is a level 3. He can also Warp Digivolve this guy. This guy Warp Digivolves. So what Warp Digivolve is you can skip levels, right? You can go from like level 3 to level 6 and stuff like that, right? Or like level 4 to level 6, for example, which is really cool. 2 from a level 3 was saved in the text. What are we doing here? Ooh, meteor. It has to be from under the tamers, though, huh? Okay. Think we're gonna come out of the breeding area. Yeah, you know what? I think I know what we're gonna do here. Very easy turn or decisions to make here. We're gonna come out of the breeding area. And wow, this is interesting. We're going to swing first with Starmons. While our opponent has 1 or fewer Digimon, we get +2 KDP. That's why you stack the cards like this in Digimon for the inherited effects. Our turn, while our opponent has 1 or fewer Digimon, they only have 1 on the board. We get +2,000 points. So we're going to swing. We're going to turn them sideways to declare our move. So they're suspended now into the security stacker and the shields. Here we go. Time to get lucky. Oh, 6,000. 6,000 Disease Nightmare. You know what? Starmon's putting in the work. Doing a great job here. On deletion, we can play a shooting Starmon from under our tamers. Then place 1 Starmons and 1 Pikmons from our trash. Is that... Yeah, we don't have a shooting Starmon right now. We don't have a shooting Starmon, so... That's such a cool effect. That's such a cool effect. So, we're actually going to put this underneath the egg deck here, so we can keep track of it. We just flip it upside down, right? So we don't forget, which in reality we only have 1 of those, right? So I mean, we're just showing you guys the game right now, so it's not like we're trying to fake nothing or nothing, right? We doesn't cheat or whatever. We don't gotta. We're just having fun. Anyways, 10,000 points. Here we go. Let's do it. Wow! We did that in the wrong order. We should have swung first with the Shoutmon, which honestly, if I was the XROS Heart, unless I knew exactly what deck list the other player's running, in reality, just in case of some nightmare, maybe going first with the Starmons might be the correct move, because they might have a card that comes out that gives our guys like minus 3,000 points or something, right? So if we went with him first, having an effect that would give us minus 3,000 would instantly blow up that guy. We would have never been able to use it. Yeah, a little bit of, I don't know, maybe it was actually correct to go with this guy first, right? Because we haven't seen anything big yet. Which technically, then, maybe having this guy survive is better. I don't know, everyone has their own ideas. Anyways, security alert, security alert, security effect. play this card without paying its memory cost. All of our Digimon get plus 1 KDP. What's up to the starter deck 1, Tai Kamiya? I used to think this card was kind of silly. It costs 2, and usually with starter decks 1 and 2, which this is actually the full art or alt art. I think this is from like starter decks like 12 or something, or maybe 7. These reprints with the alt arts actually came out, which is crazy. Yeah, I think these are only from the starter decks you can get this exact, which funny enough, they have like 6, I think, in each starter deck, 6 different tamers, which is not it's not only starter deck 1 through 6 tamers, it's different ones. But yeah, I I think this tamer in starter deck 1 was so silly, because usually it feels like starter deck 1 and 2, when you play them against each other, you're trying to race each other a lot of the time. Which, I mean, if you get it out of the security stack, it's really nice, right? We get it for free now. So all the other guys on their turn are now 1k DP stronger. Which actually, I think they might survive now. I think a Gunimon might survive if he swings onto the Shoutman. Oh no. I thought this was game over. I thought it was curtains after the Shoutman X5. Never give up, guys. Never know what's going to happen. Anyways, on play, reveal top 3 cards. Add a card with XROS Heart, Blue Flare, or Twilight trait among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Then we may play a Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less. Oh, we don't have a Tamer yet. So actually, maybe we play a Digimon. We could get another big guy out. Playing right now for 5 would set them to exactly 3 memory, which would be really nice. And this is interesting. Searching would be really good though, because we could choose if we get a level 3 or if we get like a level 6, because right now we actually have a level 5, right? But we don't know that they're gonna explode our guy yet, unfortunately. Oh man, this is an interesting decision here. Very interesting decision here. Choose any number of opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 4,000 or less, and delete them. For every 2 cards in our Digivolution cards, add 3,000 to the effect. Our turn, if we have 4 more Digivolution cards, we gain security attack +1. 7,000 points or 4,000 points, and then a cost difference of 2. This is a weird, funny decision. Honestly, searching for the card and setting them to 3 memory might be better. Having them at 3 memory actually might be better, right? Which, we still have the Shoutman if we get one of our tamers. So in reality, not the worst thing if we don't find a tamer here. So we're gonna play this for 5. Set them to 3 memory. Hopefully that is not the wrong play or wrong thing to do here. And now 3 straight off the top, and there's no decision. There is no decision. The decision is made for us. The cards have spoken. Now our grandpa's deck only has Box on the Grid, Pot of Greed. There are no pathetic cards, Kaiba. Yeah, it's a Sparrowmon or a Sparrowmon. This guy's not even XROS. Again, this is one of those random cards, which actually, funny enough, some of the random cards I think might be really strong in certain situations, right? This guy costs only 10 for 13,000. 13,000 is usually pretty big, which, funny enough, if you're playing the super sweaty try-hard decks, kids will be like, nah, that shit garbage. That shit garbage. Anyways, yeah, this guy's XROS Heart, so we're gonna pick this one up. And it's level 3, actually. It's level 3, so it'll let us draw a card. So let's get the level 6 on top. For some magical reason, if we ever get to that card, maybe it'll help us Hey, that was a nice pickup. We got 3, 4, and 5 now, actually. So we can draw some more cards with our Digivolutions, our Digivolves. All right, that's our turn. We over to back on the farm, player 2 side with 3 memory. We draw a card. Ooh, Flame Man. Oh man, and now, you know what? It's okay. Our Agunimon is safe. Our Agunimon is safe. That's what really matters. Which actually, how much memory did we give them, huh? Did we set them to 3 memory? Or 2 memory, huh? We set them to 2 memory. Maybe having the Agunimon out of the breeding area, since they only had 2 memory, might have been the correct play, right? Maybe having the Agunimon out of the breeding area might have been the correct play because they only had 2 memory. That's something to consider, to think about. That's very interesting. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and pop up out of the breeding area now for our breeding phase, since we have a Digimon in the breeding area. After our draw phase, we go to a breeding phase, and now we got Agunimon on the field. Okay, let's scoot these up a little bit here. Let's scoot these up. There we go. Make a little bit of room on the board. Here we go. And so now what we can do, yeah, just like we were saying, we're going to do this. So Digivolve for 1 on top of Agunimon. When Digivolving, we get plus 2k DP, right? So we're at 5,000 right now, which actually, it'll actually be 6,000, right? So we'll be at 6,000, and then plus 1,000 will be 7,000, plus 2,000 will be 9,000. Hold on. And then while this Digimon has hybrid or 10 warriors, it also gets plus 2,000. So we'll be at 11,000 points. Oh no! We're not gonna be at 11,000 points. Oh, disease! No way! No way! I think we have to... Dude, holy shit. What are we gonna do? Oh no! No way, dude. Man, this is crazy. This is getting spicy. Maybe we gotta race them. We gotta race them. That might have to be what we're gonna do here. Okay, so... Here we go. Lobomon, we're gonna get our hybrids popping now. It's fine. You know what? We don't gotta worry. We don't gotta worry about exploding Shoutman. We can let them stay on the field. So Koji, look, usually on a level 3, blue or yellow, it costs 3. We don't have... Oh, we do have a level 3, right? But we don't have a level 3 we want to Digivolve on because it costs too much. Instead, we're gonna use the Digivolve text to bypass the color restriction here. Koji Minamoto, right? That's our memory setter, which hasn't done anything so far, unfortunately, right? Other than technically make our opponent maybe play the game a little bit differently. So we're gonna go ahead and Digivolve on top of him. And yeah, we're gonna give up the start of our main phase or start of our turn. If we have 2 or less memory, set it to 3 effect. And we're gonna get some jamming popping, which actually one of my favorite effects in the game. So this only costs 2 to Digivolve here. So we're gonna Digivolve on top of there, and we draw a card for Digivolve. Ooh, Nemon, that's so good actually. So we go to 1 memory here because it only costs 2 there. And now what does Nemon do? We may play a Tamer with an inherited effect from our hand without paying the cost. And then when one of our Digimon with a Tamer is deleted, we may play a Tamer from our trash. So we literally instantly get back our Tamers from the trash when they get deleted. This is the perfect card to have right now. That's actually so nice. This is so nice. Very good. Okay, and now what we actually have to do is to trigger the jamming, right? Because Koji gives us jamming now since we Digivolve on a Tamer. Look at his face. That's hilarious. It's showing up underneath the Digimon. When an effect adds cards to our hand, gain 1 memory. Then this Digimon gains jamming. I'm pretty sure Digivolving costs or counts, right? Digivolving counts as adding cards to our hands. So we're gonna Digivolve for 1 here. Again, even though it's a level 4 on top of a level 4, we can use the Digivolve text to bypass color and level requirement here. So on top of a Gunimon, this is a Gunimon. So they're gonna cost 1 here to Digivolve. We got a 0 memory. And we draw a card. We have to do this, I think, before we swing. Or should we have swung first? I think maybe having our guys be bigger will be better, right? Because if they have something that gives our guys minus 4,000 across the board, everything would just explode, right? So I think actually digivolving first might be actually acceptable in this situation. So we're at 0 memory now. And let's see, what are we doing? By paying 1 cost, delete one of our opponent's Digimon with 3k or less. Nope. I think we're gonna... What do we do here? We're gonna swing first for 9,000. Is that what we do? How much does Ballistamon have? 4,000, and then the other guy has 7. I mean, technically, this guy has how many points? 8,000, 9,000 points, right? They have 9,000 points. They're pretty big. Yeah, usually 7,000 is decent. So 9,000, feel pretty safe about that. Honestly, we haven't seen any tamers from the other side, though. So maybe let's try to go with the Strabimon first. Time to get lucky. Here we go. Oh, 7,000 points. Disaster. It's okay. All right, so Strabimon doing a great job helping us find some cards that we want. Next up, we're gonna... We just saw a big guy, so let's go with Burning Greymon. We're gonna try to find something small here. Oh, and that's why we got a big dog with 13,000 points. No, we should have used the jamming. Jamming is immune to DP battles in the shields. Oh, no. No. Burning Greymon, why? Dude, unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. What a nightmare disease. Holy cow. Holy smokes. TSX1.com. Use code PAC10. PAC10 for 10% off. Oh, holy smokes. Nah, jeez. Alright, and now Lobomon gonna pop that jamming. We rocking, we rolling. 1 road straight to G. Oh, 4,000 points, bro. Come on. 4,000 points, why? Even a Ballistamon, we already seen this guy. That's crazy. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. Because in reality, we still got our homie, the Agunimon. You pop two cards in 1 turn, which will be really nice. Yeah, honestly, I think we actually have to skip the Nemon, saving our tamer here, because we want to get the double security checks in 1 turn, and then we'll just have to pop an egg out of the breeding area, and if they don't have blocker, we could just win, right? Actually, I think that's what we gotta do. So, yep, it's time to do it. Man, this guy got 6? Yo, he got 6. We're gonna have to do it. I think it'll be worth it here. Is that what we actually do? No way. Is this too greedy? Is this too greedy? Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't do that and we just... Giving them so much memories, honestly, kind of cringe. Wow, what the heck? Delete one of our... On play when digivolving? Delete one of our opponent's Digimon? With as much or as less DP as this guy. We have lots of security or shields, right? Oh, we only have 3. Well, we're not in any danger. We're ahead right now. We are ahead. You know, I think it'll be fine playing this guy for 6. I think it'll be fine playing him for 6. We're gonna try it. Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. Trying to set up our next few turns. And funny enough, this guy's actually bigger than this. And if he uses this to take this out, then it'll set us up even further ahead, right? So I think that's fine. So let's go ahead and set them to 6 here. We got 6 memory on the memory counter, all right? And we go ahead and move to our unsuspend phase. We go ahead and unsuspend, we stand. Shoutman X5. The beginning of the turn, before our draw phase, we go ahead and draw. Ooh. Shoutmon X4. Look at this. Level 4. He can't Digivolve, and it costs 8 to play him. You see this? Nonsense. So he used Shoutman, Ballistaman, Daruluman, and Starmons. And when he would leave the battle area, we may place up to 3 Digimon from his cards under one of our tamers. So I think that's called material save, right? Anyways, we go ahead and move to our breeding phase. Pop an egg here. And we got our Pikmons now. Yeah, this is the... You could see the tags. Yeah, XROS heart. You guys see that? This is the XROS heart egg that we want. Alright. And now we Digivolve for free. We use the Digivolve text to skip the level or color requirements. On a level 2 Twilight or XROS heart, it costs 0. So we're going to Digivolve here for 0. And we're going to draw a new card. Oh, what the hell? What the hell, dude? Did we not put them at the bottom of the deck? I think we put them at the bottom of the deck, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Look, see at the bottom? It's still a Sparrowmon. What the? All the Sparrowmons hanging out together. Wow, that's crazy. Is that funny? I don't know. Anyways. This is interesting. Very interesting. Do we stop the Lobomon? Yeah, you see, the thing is, again, since I played this, or since I studied these 2 decks before I turned the video on right now, I know that Agunimon, or just by reading the card, right, it's a little suspicious. Why does he get a Agunimon out on the field? I mean, maybe he just wants a bigger body, right? But that thing costs 6 to play. Maybe he has nothing better to play, or he wants to limit our memory options, right? But that's a little suspicious. They could go Ancient Greymon on us and then just win the game next turn if we don't stop them. So maybe we have to deal with Koji, especially because jamming is actually such an annoying or good effect to be able to pull off. Do we have any of these cards for Digicross here? Let me see. Shoutmon, Ballistamon, Darulumon. It's cheaper to play a level 5, dude. But this guy's level 4, and he has 8,000 points, which is crazy, right? But again, you can't Digivolve. He can't Digivolve on top of nothing. Shoutmon, Ballistamon, Darulumon, Starmon, Shoutmon. This guy does not count as Shoutmon. I wonder if this one does. It says Shoutmon King version with quotes, right? I think this one might count. I think this one might count because it says Shoutmon. Maybe not. I gotta look that up. Well, we're not gonna do that anyways, I think. Because playing a level 5, I think this one would be better. Having this guy for 6 for 1,000 more points is not that big of a deal, honestly. Yeah, we have to stop the Lobomon. So we're gonna swing first on the Lobomon here. And even better, now we get to keep our big body on the board for 10,000, right? We're gonna go ahead and score some points. Try to get lucky here. 4,000. Luminamon. Let's show them how it's done. Yo! 2,000. We living, baby. Yes. Yo, that's gaming. Actually, hold on. Nah, we just got a real match. We just got a real match. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Okay. Okay, we're going to take the free Digivolve here. Or not free Digivolve, but I mean, we're going to take the Digivolve. Again, even though the colors don't match up on a card with save in the text, which it has save on the card, right? It has the save box. You can see on deletion save right there. So since it has save on the card, we could Digivolve on top of it, even though it's purple and black. And we draw a card that only costs 2. So we go to 4 memory. Oh, and look, we got a Darulumon now, actually. On play, this Digimon may Digivolve into Jaeger Darulumon. We don't have a Jaeger Darulumon. Actually, maybe we play this guy now. Maybe we play this guy for 6. Yeah, maybe we play the Shoutmon X4 for 6 now. That'll be fun. This Digimon may Digivolve into Jaeger Darulumon under the Tamers. We don't got that happening right now, but we do got the Darulumon combo. So let's do it. We're loading up the board unnecessarily right now. Which honestly, the Omni Shoutmon Digivolve might be useful to explode one of their guys later, right? Because he has DP minus effects. So that costs 6 since we Digicross. With those 2 cards, we built the overlay network. We XC summon, come forth, number 39, Utopia. So 4 to 2 memory. They're at 2 memory now. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and draw a card. A Flamemon. We got the other Flamemon, the one from the beginning of the game. Yeah, look, this one's different. This one does different stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and pop an egg for our breeding phase. Whoa! And it's Demi-Meramon. We actually got Demi-Meramon in this deck as well. Yeah, that's one of the eggs that we got a bunch of that one for some reason. So these both cost 0. However, by trashing a card with hybrid, we can draw 2 for this one. So, yeah, let's go ahead and use this one to Digivolve for free. Check out our options here. Another Flamemon. And funny enough, we have exactly enough memory. Oh, no. No, we're off by 1. We're off by 1 memory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we lose? Did we lose? Oh, I thought... Oh, my goodness. I thought hybrids won. I thought... What? We're off by 1 memory. No way! Oh, no way! Wow! They still have 2 cards on the shields. No way! Yeah, because this one costs 3 to Digivolve. This one costs 3 to warp. Oh, man. To flash... Yeah, if he wants to... Oh, no. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was cringe. That's not that good. I'm better at the uh-oh. It's like those little... Yeah, that reminds me on Punk's... Pink the Dog. Punk the God. They got the little... From Donkey Kong Country. You got the little mouse beaver or whatever it is with the eyeballs popping out making the funny noise, I think it is. That's so funny. Yo, they got that game, the Donkey Kong games got such good music. I love the music from those games. Oh my god, video game music? What a nerd. Are you serious? Bro, it's music. It's music. Actually. Wow. Unbelievable. We don't have any level 5s right now. Coming up short on the level 5s. We put in the 1 level 5 that we saw. We put it on the bottom of the deck. Man, maybe we should have ran the Aldamon. I think it's called the Aldamon, the level 5, into the Shoutmon X5, and this game would be completely different. We would still have the Lobomon, probably. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. This is so... Wow. Cringe. Let's see. So what does this guy do? On play, delete one of our opponent's Digimon with as much or as less DP. He's a Gunimon and Burning Rayman. For Digicross, -3. Ah. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. We could play this guy for 9, instead set them to 7. They have 3 guys, though. We need a miracle to happen. We need some kind of miracle to happen. This guy's 6,000 points. No, it's not over. It's not over. Hold on. We gotta look at the board. Pay attention, big dog. Pay attention. Don't give up. All right, we're gonna explode the Luminamon. Run into the Luminamon here. And now do we Digicross? I think we Digicross. We're gonna Digicross. -3. So instead of 12, it'll be -3, right? When we play the card, we can play them from the hand or battle area. You see this? Could use cards from the battle area. So we're going to Digicross on here. And now, on play or when Digivolving, Digicross counts as playing a card. So, delete one of our opponent's Digimon with as much or as less DP as this guy. And we just cleared up the board. We're still in it, baby. Now, this guy only has 10,000 points. He's exploding. So, on deletion, we can play a cost 4 or lower Digimon card with XROS Heart from under our Tamers. There are no Tamers on the XROS Heart side. Hold on. Yo. I think we made the correct decision. I think it's everything's going to be all right. So, we had 2, and we set them to 7 now because we Digicross. Funny enough, we also got Digicross on the hybrid side of things. Very fun. All right. Showing the XROS Heart kids that they're not the only ones who knows how to use Digicross. All right, let's go ahead and pop up out of the breeding area here. And is there any way that we could use this Omni Shoutmon to take out the Burning Rayman? When Digivolving, we can take their DP, who adds up to 4K or less, and delete them. For every 2 cards, 1, 2, add how much? 3,000. Nope. Shit, that guy's too big. He's too big. Oh, man. You know what? We still have 2 shields, though. We have 2 oh, he has security attack +1. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it over? Yo, Hybrid's coming. Yo, they bringing it back. They bringing it back. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah! Ancient Greyman and the Scrappymon. Yeah, see? Just because we don't have the correct cards, or exactly. Our grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kyla. We only got box on the grid, baby. We mixing up 2 different decks, I'm pretty sure, into this thing, this monstrosity, our beautiful, our perfect creation. And it working out. This deck on this side makes way more sense. It has all of the keywords that it wants. Maybe not as many Tamers. Which, funny enough, I think I actually still have a couple Tamers that say save on it. I could add them to this deck. I think I might have to do that. I think I'm gonna add a couple more Tamers in here. Which, I don't know how good that would actually be. Maybe I gotta test this deck, play it a couple more times, see what happens. Or maybe it's just the luck of the draw, right? Who knows? Anyways, dang, what are we gonna do? So we can Digivolve for 3. We're at, you know what? It's not over. We could find a big guy here. Hold on. We could find a big guy. We're gonna try to find a big guy here. Let's go ahead, Digivolve for 3 here. We go from 7 to 4, and we draw a card. Let's try to get a big guy. Oh, Shoutman. That is not. Dang it. Damn. Dang. Oh no! Sparrowmon gives us collision? We can't even swing. Sparrowman giving Omni Shoutman autism. Man's gone mentally. He's been mentally incapacitated. He gone off that scissor. Nah, he on that freaking that cum water. He been sipping on that chug jug way too much. He on that special Gatorade, bro. And he drunk as hell. Oh no, he can't even swing. Yeah, collision. What collision does? Here, where's the keyword? The effect text glossary here. Collision makes Digimon run into the other Digimon, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, where is collision? Why does he have collision, bro? Collision. During this Digimon's attack, give all of your opponent's Digimon blocker, and the opponent blocks if able. Oh, he's suspended. Okay, we can still swing. Hold on. Now, we're going to run into a card in the security, and it's going to say trash your top security card. That's what's going to happen. Oh, wait, hold on. What does this say? If this Digimon has 4 or more Digivolution... Dang, dude, it only has 3. It only has 3, dude. 1, 2, 3 Digivolution cards. Man. We could have won. We could have won if there was one more card underneath here. If there was one more card underneath here, which we didn't get any tamers, so that's like the easiest way to do that. Oh well. Here we go. Let's swing 7,000. When attacking by placing a Digimon card with XROS from our hand under one of our tamers. Yep, that doesn't work. 6,000. We're lucky. Hey, we living. Alright, 8,000 points. Let's check it out. Ooh! Lobomon promo. Swag drip. Now that's a cool card. Man, these sleeves, these card protectors is a little funny. You can see like it's kind of like gray, right? Or like cloudy a little bit, which they say this is like the matte finish, I think it is. It's like anti-glare, so it's easier to read the cards. Because sometimes the other style that's like transparent is way too shiny and the light reflects on it. Super crazy style. Right? Yeah, like this one. Look, see, this one is more clear. You can see through it way easier, right? Look. Oh, and they're like, oh yeah, it's not so cloudy. Nah, in real life, you for sure can tell the difference. This is way different. I'm not complaining or nothing. I was just, that's how the sleeves is. Those are the matte front. We have 4 memory. I guess we do a Shoutmon combo again. I guess we do a Shoutmon combo again. We can't get blocker right now. There's no way for us to get blocker. Can we play a guy from the trash? Let me see. From under a tamer or Shoutmon EXX and Shooting Starmon. This is like an Exodia combo piece basically. All right, let's go ahead and play this guy over here. We're gonna with these 2 cards, we build the overlay network. We XD summon number 39, Utopia. Yeah, very nice. All right, so come forth, Utopia. Actually, all right, another Digicross. You know what? We getting all types of Digicrosses off. That's real fun. So we go to 2 memory here. We unsuspend at the beginning of our turn. For our unsuspend phase, we draw a card. Oh! Dude, no! Bro, it's still over here! Dude, no! My chick is magic. The magic is his and in him. Everything she does is possible because of him and through him. This is real magic. What the hell? Dude, we're inside of the Matrix, bro. We downloaded this from the Japanese space satellites when it was downloading that Kush. Dude, and this shit came with that. No way. What the That's not real, bro. That's unbelievable, honestly. That's some crazy sauce. What the hell? Oh, man. Hilarious. Anyways, this might be the game. So our turn, this Digimon gets plus 2k. So he's at 15,000 as well, because our turn, all of our Digimon get plus 1k. Throw your hands up. Get loose in the club. We're gonna tear the party up. Get crunk. Get loose, get paid. Fucking bitches every day. Let's do it. 15k. Security attack plus 1. Let's show them how it's done, Ancient Gray Man. Now, big flex. Man popping their titties out. Let's go. Alright, one check. 15,000. Easy! Shout Man, let's go. Yo, they kind of look similar, these two, huh? Speaking of Shout Man, right? They related, huh? It's the same dude. Now, look how cute this one is, though. He's like extra miniature size. That's funny. Alright, one more. 7k. Easy. Yeah, we popped out of the breeding area with our Flamemon. Flamemon, show them how it's done. One check, 1,000. No shields remain on both sides, actually, but we're able to make it happen here first. Hybrids win. Amazing. Flamemon taking the game. Just like we predicted, or like we tried to do it or set it up, right? Is this, can I actually digicross a Gunimon? This guy's a Gunimon, huh? Wow. That was a really good decision when we played that Strabimon. This guy over here. Yeah, this guy won us the game. Being able to search our deck actually won us the game. That was crazy. And then instead of picking the Aldamon, how exciting. What a cool, fun game. Amazing job from the Digimons. Yeah, showing us a good time. Super fun stuff. Amazing. All right, there you go. Enjoy. 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 Meow. That was crazy.